All right, so I'm going to walk through the Zeffo special mission with JKCK and Cere. Just going to take a quick look at the mods. So for Cal, you want to aim for a combined 180,000 health and protection. You want to bias that towards health if you can. That's kind of your baseline of what you really want for good consistency. And you want your speed to be as close to or above 300 as possible. So if you can achieve that with speed mods and health mods, hitting those two benchmarks, that's fine. But whatever it takes to get to those two benchmarks, you'll be in good shape. Cere's mods don't need to be anything special, but you want her to be tanky and kind of sort of fast. Ideally, I think you'd want her faster than 220. This happens to work for me, but every now and then she dies before the end of the fight, and that's obviously less than ideal. So with that, I'm going to get going on the mission. I don't have any of the omicrons on either Whirlwind Assault or Windmill Slam or Impetuous Assault, but either one of them can help your odds a bit. Impetuous Assault helps you get the battle over faster, especially in the second wave. Windmill Slam helps you to stun IPD and to increase your healing via health regen and gaining prot up when that happens, when you flip between the stances. But I'm going to show you what works for me. If you can hit those benchmarks, follow this general strategy, apply one or more of those two omicrons, you should be able to achieve like a 90% or better success rate on this. So here we go. So very first thing I like to do is I'm going to start out in the windmill defense. So this is the stance you want to be in as often as you can. Just because it gives you extra defense, grants you protection up, gives you counterattack chance. So that's the one I start out with. Some people start with the other one and then just stay in the second stance after that the whole time. You can try it out and see what works best for you, but this is what works for me. You're going to designate one of these two purge troopers right away as your chip down target, and the other one is going to be your instant kill target. So ideally, you want to focus all of your damage only on whichever one you're going to chip down. So I'm going to target that one, and here we go. So you'll see I'm up to 10 stacks of Impetuous now. Once I get to 30, I'll be able to open up my my ability to insta-kill with JKCK. You usually, with Cere, want to use her Force Barrier as often as you can if it's off cooldown. There are some situations where you may want to use the Rebel Strafing Run to strip protection up and taunt at times. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to let the IPD take a turn, and this taunt should fall off of him after that's done. So add a little bit of defense up here, and I'm going to go back to my chip down target. I'm going to switch stances to Whirlwind Slam. So boom, we are up to 20 stacks here. So now both of them have prot up, crit avoidance, and taunt. This is a great time with Cere to use the Rebel Strafing Run and peel off all of that off. So back to JKCK's turn again. So I want to get to 30 as soon as I can. So I'm going to switch. I'm currently in double bladed. I'm going to switch and go to the windmill defense or dual wield stance. So here we go again. Continuing to chip down there. And now I'm back to JKCK. I've got 30 stacks, so I now have access to Impetuous Assault. Now I've already done some work on this guy, but this guy's pretty much full health and protection. So again, this is my insta-kill target, and I'm going to hit that with Impetuous Assault. Now, cross guard stance, you do not want to spend any time in cross guard stance. This piece right here, where you have 25% lower defense and minus 25% speed, is absolutely deadly. So while we do take advantage of that insta-kill, you want to be in that stance as little as possible and never go into it again within that wave. So They're going to take some turns here. Got some lucky dodges, which is great. Things going in my favor. And I am going to go back into that dual wield stance to get to safety. So at this point, if you had the Impetuous Assault Omicron, you'd be dealing a lot more damage than I'm dealing right now, and you'd be able to close this wave out quicker. If you don't have that Omicron, then you're kind of stuck doing what I'm doing right now, which is kind of bouncing between those two stances. I could just stay in that second stance, the windmill defense, but it's going to take a lot longer to kill him because you don't deal as much damage in that stance. But it's a good idea to just keep bouncing between those two to keep the protection up going, keep the foresights being applied. And so here, he's in the red. I should be able to end this wave right now by using another Whirlwind Slam, and that should knock him out. And that's ideal because you want to end this wave in a stance that is not dual wield, because I want to switch out of this stance right away to get the 10 stacks really quickly. And so in the second wave, you want Second Sister to be your instant kill target, and the Purge Trooper is going to be your chip damage target. So again, I'm going to start out by going straight into the windmill defense dual wield stance to get back to that safer position. Now that she's not taunting anymore, I can move over and focus my damage elsewhere. I'm kind of forced into attacking IPD here, but it will strip the taunt, so that's okay. I'm going to go back into Whirlwind Slam. Boom. Get that chip damage going. Basic. So you may be tempted in the second wave to use Cere's second special, which deals a whole bunch of damage. The thing is, the damage scales off of how many turns have been taken so far in this encounter, which means this wave. So because so few turns have been taken, it won't deal a lot of damage. Ideally, after Second Sister is dead, enough turns will have been taken that you can pretty much clear that second Purge Trooper out in one hit. But that is, of course, predicated on the fact that Cere survives that long, which she may not if they decide to just go crazy on her and leave JKCK alone. Not unwinnable when you're in that position, but it's less than ideal. So I'm back up to 30 stacks, and I just need Cal to take a turn here. I'm in pretty good shape. So again, I'm going to chip down on the Purge Trooper and finish off Second Sister. And this is usually the danger zone, where you've managed to take her out, but you're stuck in that crossguard stance for just a little bit. And if IPD decides to blow himself up, you can take a huge chunk of damage. I've gotten pretty lucky here. Since Cere's in really good shape, I'm going to hold off on using the second special for now. I'm going to use the first special to cycle back around to Cal's turn. Get a little bit more damage on the Purge Trooper first. I'm going to switch back into that big slam, and here comes Cere with the big hit. Should end it, and it's over. So very clean, very straightforward. It's not always quite that easy, but this was a good run. Hopefully this demo helps kind of you figure out what might work best for you, and maybe what you might be doing wrong in either your modding or your strategy to increase your odds. But thanks for watching.